Hey everyone, it's Shirana Itsuki, and first and foremost, happy anniversary to Doctor Who. What a TV show. 58 years, that's older than me. So, it is almost the end of November, apparently. That's a bit weird, which means there is 1 month and, about a week. Exactly a week, actually, for me to hit my goal of 130 uploads to this channel by the end of the year. And this video is number 115. Yes, it counts. Go away. So, what can you expect from those last 15 videos of the year? Well, let me answer that question that I just used as a hypothetical question to segue into explaining the thing that I wanted to explain in this news video. So my current triple rotation of games is Ace Attorney, which I will bring back because I want to finish the game. Toho Luna Nights, which I did bring back just now, earlier. And Pocket Mirror. Anyway, if I finish Toho before the next time I make a news video, Maiden and Spell is what I'm going to replace that with. Outside of the triple rotation, we've got Magic Arena. I'm finally going through the mountain of footage I have from Strixhaven, and it's not great. It's a little annoying to do that, so I might not be recording much more Arena. It's not particularly fun to edit, and honestly, I used to be very bad at the game. Now I'm only kind of bad at the game, which means I keep noticing really dumb decisions while I go over the footage, and I don't like it. I don't like when that happens. It's bad enough when you're watching someone else play a game, right? And you see them make a bad decision in the game, and you're screaming at the screen, "Hey, do this, it's obviously the right call." But in this scenario, I'm not watching someone else play the game badly, I'm watching me play the game badly. So, yeah. I haven't recorded any Magic Arena in a long time, even though I've been playing it. And I don't know if I'm going to start now. It could be a decent streaming game if I ever get around to starting up that, but, yeah, I don't know. Though, as far as Magic the Gathering content that I will be recording, Detect Magic is my new series that I'm going to be starting up soon-ish. I've already announced it on Twitter, and I've been working on the first script, which is going to be the Adventures in the Forgotten Realms set, part 1, because no way am I going to handle however many 100 cards in one video. That would take hours. But Detect Magic is going to be a new produced series, no bopping around in my little VTuber model, and also not just a static PNG on the screen because I don't want to use the model, which is what this video is. No, actual, like, proper editing type videos. Detect Magic is going to be me comparing, or rather, evaluating the crossover products between Dungeons & Dragons and Magic the Gathering. So far, that's Adventures in the Forgotten Realms, the very old Planeshift races, that every time I bring them up, I have to remind myself that I'm not hallucinating. That's actually something that exists. As well as the Strixhaven book, which is... When does that come out? Soon, right? And the existing books. Ravnica has a setting book. Theros has a setting book. So yeah, D&D keeps giving us setting books, and Magic the Gathering has a Baldur's Gate commander thing planned. So, even if Wizards of the Coast went out of business, I would have plenty of videos to make in this series. And the fact that they're still doing things means that it's probably going to be around for a while. So Detect Magic, expect that regularly. Well, Not, like, on a regular basis, but it's a thing that will happen, and it will continue to happen over and over. But each episode's gonna take quite a while to make on account of it being a lot of information and more intensive on editing than my usual content, which is, speaking of videos that take way more effort than usual, I am going to be getting back into writing music, that thing that I keep saying I'm gonna do, but this time I definitely will probably do it. I've got a new music program. What's it called? Acid Music Studio. It's, fine, I guess. I definitely prefer sheet music as an interface, as opposed to, the grid. But, it's got really good instruments, and, it's professional quality, in theory. Should be. It's definitely priced like professional software. Not that I paid that, because Humble Bundle is overpowered, but, you know, still. Yes, I have one specific piece of music planned for the near future that I will get to in a second. Other than that, Vocaloid. I do plan to make Vocaloid stuff. I just have no experience writing non-instrumental music. Well, it's still instrumental, it just also has a vocal line, but you know what I mean. I don't write backing tracks or lyrics. I've written intentionally non-vocal. Okay, speaking of non-vocal, my throat decided to just not have air in it for half a second there. That's pretty cool. I have no idea where my train of thought went. I might just leave this take in the video, because I'm not salvaging this point of discussion. Right, so, I will be making Vocaloid songs. I just kind of have to buckle down and accept that the first few are gonna be awful. I'll use Yukari for the first one, because I picked one of the 4 randomly. Yeah. So, Yukari song. Soon. No, okay, not soon, like, you know, in any reasonable definition of the word soon, but when I get to it, when I get around to it. That's more than enough talking about stuff that takes actual effort. Cookie conversations, that's a thing that I said was a new format, and then I made 2 episodes out of 1 recording session of, and still have leftover footage that I should actually start posting on Twitter, like I said I was going to do. Whoops. But, yeah, Cookie Conversations is just supposed to be me with Cookie Clicker in the background talking about literally anything. The problem is when I have such a broad, format, I have no actual ideas on what to do with it. So, the next Cookie Conversations will be whenever I get a reasonable topic to fill a video with. And also whenever I get over being vaguely afraid of the Cookie Clicker bookmark in my bookmarks bar, because I have no idea how far things have gone in my absence. I'm concerned that the cookie trees may have become sentient. I don't want to deal with that, you know? This isn't funny. Right. So maybe I'll post like a Q&A or something on Twitter. I don't expect many responses, but if it accumulates enough, then fair enough. And if something wacky happens and I want to make a video about it, then I have an excuse. I have cookie. I should make cookies. I should convince someone to make cookies and then take the cookies. Before this quote-unquote news video devolves any further into absolute garbage, how about I announce my second channel, which is Garbage Gizzard. I don't know why I called it that. I don't plan to change the name. I don't plan to elaborate. I also, the entire reason I made the second channel was for one specific video that I didn't end up making. Because I'm a professional. Twitter says so. I just upgraded to a professional Twitter account, which means I'm a professional VTuber. Because Anyway, I am not counting Garbage Gizzard uploads toward my goal, because that would be stupid. I am planning a video for the actual near future, not soon with a little trademark sign after it. Just soon. I have it recorded, I just need to trim, because, I do this thing, right, where I think, I should make a video, and then I outline what the video is supposed to be about, and then I think, do I need a script for this? And then my instinct is, nah, I can figure it out, and then I ramble for like 10.5 minutes on something that's completely not related to anything that's supposed to be in the video, and then I have to cut that out because, no. So, I think somewhere in the 20 minutes that I've been rambling so far that I had to cut the majority of because it's off topic, I probably covered a video roadmap for this channel, and I'm pretty sure I announced my second channel, Garbage Gizzard. As far as things outside, but peripheral to YouTube news, which is what this video is, it's channel news. What am I up to? Well, I'm up to Isakara. That is my web serial. It is Letters from Elsewhere. We have just entered, with Chapter 10, Act 2 of the story, which means that, all the setup for the situation is basically covered, and, we're into the weeds of the story now. We're escalating things. It's all gonna get more interesting from here on out, I hope. If it gets less interesting, yell at me, because it's not supposed to do that. But yes, that is isakara.wordpress.com. You can read that, and you can read it again, because that's all that's on the website. I don't know why I had a conjunction in that sentence. There was no further information. Oh yeah. A few times I have streamed to this channel a game called Magic: The Gathering. Not Arena, just actually the card game. With a group called VTuber Tabletop. And I am very excited to be joining their second campaign. The first game is called Heralds, I think. The second game will be Guardians, and I am the first player to be announced as officially part of that game, which means I get to talk about it before everyone else, haha. So, if you want to find out who else is in the game, then you should follow VTuber Tabletop on, well, everything, but mostly Twitter, but also kind of Twitch, because that's where the game's gonna happen. So my character will get a character spotlight video in the same general style as the one I did for Cole Brigantine, but this time it won't just be a standalone funny little video that I put out to be experimental. It will be an intro to a character that you can watch something that the character is in, because the character is in Guardians, because the character is for Guardians, because that's how D&D works. As part of making that character spotlight video, I'm in the midst of composing a musical theme for the character that will be used in the video, but also uploaded by itself. It's totally not cheating at my upload goal, because I said so. When the VODs of the Guardians game end up backed up on YouTube, I will use a playlist saved on my channel to ease the navigation from here to the game so that you can watch it if you want. I will not be uploading the actual VODs to my actual channel directly because they're not mine. They're VTuber Tabletop. They'll go on the VTuber Tabletop channel. But what I will consider doing is occasional recap videos, not session by session, because that would get a little unmanageable. It's if there's one game a week and I upload 2 videos a week, then a significant proportion of my channel would just become recaps of the D&D game. So I'm gonna not do that, but whenever a reasonable conclusion to a story arc arises, maybe I'll summarize what's happened in the game so far, so that people can watch that and then jump in for the next arc without having to invest as much time catching up. So that's exciting. That'll be fun. I will retweet the announcements of the other players, but obviously I don't. Well, I do know who they are, but I don't have the announcements yet because the announcements aren't out. So I'm not gonna tell you because it hasn't been announced. Like I said, Twitter says I'm a professional because I don't know how to end this video. How many videos have I made that end with I don't know how to end this video?
If you've made it this far in the video and you aren't subscribed to this channel, that's weird. Try subscribing. You must be somewhat interested in what I'm going to post next. If you subscribe, you'll see it when I post it. Goodbye.